Sudoku friends, and welcome to an País expert Sudoku. Today is March 12, 2024. As always, I like to take a few moments to familiarize myself with a new grid that I haven't seen before. Well, most grids I haven't seen before. So what am I seeing here? I'm seeing a 3 and a 3, so none of these squares can be 3s, and we need a 3 for this block 5, so it follows that a 3 must go here. So 9 blocks this way and this way, so one of these is a 9. Therefore, I'm going to have a 9 either here or here. But that doesn't tell me much about where 9 goes in this column. That would be way too early. 4 and 6 block this way, so we have a 4 and a 6 here. Therefore, a 6 must go here or here, and a 4 must go here or here. If these are a 4 and a 6, then these, of course, must be a 2, 3, and a 5. Again, nothing much I can do about. Yes, I can. That leads to a 5, because if one of these is a 5 blocking across here, and we have a 5 blocking up here, and we have a 5 blocking up here, it follows that one of these must be a 5 blocking across. We also have a 5 blocking across here. So a 5 must go either here or here blocking up. That leaves only this square for a 5 in the second row. We also see 7, 8, and a 9 blocking here. So a 7, 8, and a 9 must go in these 3 cells. And I'm happy to see the 9 blocking these 2 cells. Therefore, a 9 must go here. And these must be a 7 and an 8. Therefore, I'm going to have an 8 here or here. And the 7 here or here, because this 7 blocks across, right? And since a ghost 8 blocks down here, and this 8 blocks up here, and this 8 blocks over here, we know that this must be an 8. Now we have a couple of 8s blocking over, and we have a couple of 8s blocking down and up. And that gives us another clear 8 that goes here. Anything else of interest? Well, we could examine these 3 squares because they can't be 7 and they can't be 8, so they must be a 4, 5, and a 1. And since a 1 must go here or here and therefore can't go here, and we have a 1 blocking across here and 1 blocking up here, we can enter a 1 here. We also know what these 3 squares are because, as I said before, we have a 6 and a 4 going here, therefore a 2, 3, and a 5 here. That leaves only a 7 and an 8 for these squares. Don't really know what to do about that. 6 must go here or here because we have a ghost 6 here blocking across, and we have this 6 blocking up. For this column here, column 6, we need to find a 6. And a 6 can't go here. A 6 can't go here. So it must go here. We need to find a 1, 2, 7 for these squares. There's a 1 and a 7 blocking here, so this is a 2. And these must be a 1, 7. This ghost 1 blocks across. This 1 blocks down. This 1 blocks up. So we have a 1 here. The 9 blocks here. This 9 blocks here. So a 9 for this block 4 has got to go here. Now we know that these three squares have got to be a 2, 6, and a 7. I can't solve that yet, I think, but now I know that these can't be 2, 6, and 7. The 4 blocks down, so here's a 4. The 9 blocks over, here's a 9. And therefore we have a 5 here. This 5 blocks across, so here's a 5. Here, a 2, 4, and a 6. So 2, 4, and a 6 doesn't seem possible yet. Here, 4 and a 6. Maybe we should then look at these squares. They can't be 4 and 6. They must be a 7, 8, and a 9. We have a 9 blocking here. We have a 9 blocking here, so this must be a 9. And now we have 7, 8 here, 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 and here, waiting for us. That should be doable, I think, absolutely. Let's have another look at the 6 squares here. We know this group, what that must be, and we know what that group must be. Let's recap. These are 7, 8, therefore these are 1, 4, 5. And these 2, 3, 6. We have a 3 and a 6 here, so this must be a 2. And a 3 and a 6 must go here. Now a 4, 7, 8, 9 here. 7, 8, this is a 4, 9. 4, 8, 9, this is a 7. These two squares can only be a 4 and a 9 because we have a 4 and a 9 here. We have a 4 and a 9 here. Therefore, none of these squares can be a 4 or a 9. Therefore, these must be a 4 or a 9, or rather 4 and a 9. And therefore, this must be an 8. And by previous logic, this is now a 7, and this is an 8, and this is a 7. These two 8s block it down. This 8 blocks across. This 8 blocks across. Here's an 8. 2 and 6 here. 3 and 6 here. Don't really know what to do with that. But let's see if we are getting closer to a 1 now in block 9. And I think we are. We have a 1 blocking down, another 1 blocking down, and a 1 blocking across. Here's a 1. I do remember how we said that this is a 4 or a 9 because this is also a 4 and a 9. And this is a 4 and a 9 because a 3 and a 6 are blocking this square. We also need a 4 and a 9 in the 9th row here. And we have, again, a 3 and a 6 blocking here. So this is, in theory, a 4 and a 9, except we are in luck because there's also a 9 blocking here. So we can just enter a 4 here and be done with it. Now, this is a 9 and this is a 4. 2 4s blocking across. Here's a 4. And now a 6 and a 3 here. Easy. 3 blocks down, 6 here, 3 here. 3 and 3 block up, 3 blocks across, 3 goes here. We know what these 3 must be. They must be 2, 5, and a 9. We have a 9 and a 5 blocking and a 9 blocking here. So this is a 2, this is a 9, and this is a 5. Now we know that this is a 5, and this therefore has got to be a 2, which blocks this square. This 2 blocks here, so here's a 2. This can only be a 4, and this can only be a 6, because the 6 blocked up. Now this 6 blocks down, so we have a 4 here and a 6 here. I don't really know how to get on with these squares at the moment, so I'll try to do something intelligent in block 8 and see what I can come up with. One of the things that I can see is that we have a couple of 9s blocking down, and we have this 9 blocking across. So a 9 has got to go here. And we have a 5 blocking here and here. So this must be a 5. This 7 blocks here, so this must be a 7. And now I immediately remember that we had a 1, 7 going on here. The 7 now forces the 1 to go here, and the 7 here. This 1 blocks across. We have a 1 here, and therefore here. Here we still need a 4 and a 5. The 4 blocks up, so the 5 has got to go here, and the 4 here. The last number here must be a 3. Now we have a 3 blocking across here, giving us 3 here. And therefore here, well, this must be a 6, and so must this. This has got to be a 2. And now we have a 2 here, and we have a 7 here to complete the puzzle. That's it for today's puzzle from El País. Thank you for watching. Please come back soon for more. Bye for now.